So it is February 2026, and we kind of have a serious identity crisis on our hands today.
We really do.
Because if you mention the word Polygon to anyone right now, half the room's going to think about the plumbing of the global financial system.
Right, and then the other half is just thinking about the absolute implosion of video game journalism.
Exactly. So today we are doing a deep dive into a comprehensive 2026 strategic analysis that covers both of these entities.
Yeah, it's really a tale of two entirely different optimizations.
Let's start with the builders, the blockchain side.
Right, the network.
Because, I remember when they were just this simple Ethereum sidechain trying to save us all from those crazy gas fees.
Oh, yeah, we all remember those days. But looking at the sources here, the goalposts have completely moved.
They really have. They aren't just trying to scale crypto anymore, right?
No, they want institutional cash flow. They are building what the report calls the open money stack.
Because being just a pipe for crypto speculate, well, it just wasn't a sustainable business model for 2026.
Exactly. So their new architecture is called the ag layer.
Which is their answer to that massive fragmentation problem.
The island problem, yeah.
Because for years, if you wanted to move assets between chains, you had to use those clunky bridges.
And we know how that went.
Slow. And super prone to hacks.
Right, so the ag layer uses zero-knowledge cryptography to make all these fragmented blockchains feel like one single network.
So no more wrapping tokens.
Okay.
But the term that really stuck out to me was pessimistic proofs.
It sounds kind of bleak, honestly.
It does. But in security terms, it's highly pragmatic.
Yeah, right. Instead of optimistically assuming a connected chain is honest, it treats every single one as suspicious by default.
Which mathematically guarantees a chain can't withdraw more assets than it deposited.
Right, so you can move money across different chains instantly without that traditional bridge risk.
And the analysis highlights a huge real-world proof of concept for this, the 2026 Winter Olympics in Italy.
Yeah, international travelers were getting instant VAT refunds paid directly in USDC stablecoins.
Bypassing all that horrible international banking paperwork, it really proves that tech works for governments now.
It's not just for traders anymore.
But, okay, the agent and commerce section, the Buy 402 protocol. This blew my mind.
Oh, this is where it gets wild. AI agents actually paying for their own resources.
Because an AI large language model can't exactly just whip out a credit card if it needs to buy a split second of computing power.
Or access a gated article, yeah. The traditional banking transaction fees would be way higher than the actual payment itself.
The Polygon's infrastructure handles these microtransactions for under a fraction of a penny, like under $0.001.
It's basically the new circulatory system for the machine economy.
It explains the shift from the Matic token to the POL token.
Exactly. POL is this hyper-productive token used to secure the ag layer and govern all this new autonomous traffic.
So they are optimizing for zero friction. But then we look at the other Polygon, the website.
Yeah, the media side of the analysis.
And it is optimizing for something entirely different, the extraction side of the story.
It's tough to read. The report details Velanet Inc. acquiring Polygon.com back in May of 2025.
And the source basically reads like an obituary for the middle-tier publisher.
Completely. It is a brutal case study in algorithmic capitalism.
Because Polygon.com used to be this prestige outlet. They had deep-dive journalism and a strong unionized staff.
And Velanet is known for the exact opposite, mass quantity over quality.
Right. They fired nearly the entire editorial staff. I think reports said they only kept about 10 people.
Just 10, yeah. And they shifted everything to what the analysis calls an institutional voice.
Which is really just a polite way of saying it's a content farm now.
The goal isn't cultural critique anymore, it's search engine optimization. Rank on Google at all costs.
Just extracting that decade of brand equity until nothing is left but an SEO shell.
It is such a stark contrast when you put them side by side.
It really is. On one hand, you have the blockchain using pessimistic proofs to build trust where there is none.
And on the other, you have the media company trading on past trust just to feed an algorithm.
But ultimately, both of these polygons are abandoning their legacy models just to survive in 2026.
Yeah, one optimizes for financial liquidity by removing human friction, and the other optimizes for algorithmic attention.
By removing the human cost entirely to generate cheap clicks.
Exactly.
And that leads to the final question this source leaves you to think about today.
If every system in our world is being streamlined for the machine,
whether that's processing an AI micropayment or ranking a generic movie review,
where does the human element that actually created the value in the first place go?
It's definitely something for you to chew on the next time you pay with your face or click a headline that feels just a little too perfectly engineered. Thanks for diving in with us.